Hey, how's things going?
Morning. Not too bad.
Yeah, I see the TVs are still being weird.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
wait, what do you mean? Oh, you mean
Oh,
just
you know, with
report?
the
You haven't
picture
seen
stuff.
anything?
Oh, so okay. Because I woke up this morning and I had no idea what that was about. So
Did you see things before this morning, or Anna? Did you see anything with regarding the TVs before this morning, or just from the
No,
text
no,
message that we got?
I just saw the message and the report about it.
okay.
Here, let's go for a quick little chit chat. Then Sven has some things for you. Stupid doors! I swear to God, there's like grease on them, so they just slip right past. There you go. All right, hit me with it.
Okay, well, you know, since you came back after your break, I did want to talk a bit to you because, you know, after all that stuff happened with, you know, you getting attacked by Yuri first and then with Fÿrr, and it seemed like at the time you just kind of brushed it off, like, you know, nothing bothered you, and I just thought, oh, okay, it's all fine. And then, you know, later on it just seemed, yes, after finding those Fÿrr text messages that you were sending to her phone, and I don't know, it just sounded like something was off. Like, you know, I get the impression that you had strong feelings for her and that, I don't know, maybe, look, I don't think you guys had like a relationship or anything, but maybe it seems like you wanted to, or maybe wanted to be closer to her. And I don't know if she felt the same way about you or if she was just messing with you, but look,
No. Yeah, no, it was definitely just a whole bunch of mix of things. There was no real kind of emotions there. I think it was just internal kind of just conflict stuff. Is like with everything going on in that span of time, like I was definitely not in a good space, but it's all very much sorted out. It's like, yeah, my little trip definitely cleared my head, and I'm even in therapy now.
but I mean, do other people know about those text messages? I mean, to be honest, when I found them, I didn't really want to tell anyone about them, so I just basically said, hey, I found a phone and put it in evidence.
I don't think so.
But I guess, to be honest, I thought it looked like a bit bad, like maybe you're crossing the line a bit with the whole inmate relationship things. And look, I didn't want you to get in trouble because I feel like you deserve to work here and you've done a lot to help me out here.
Yeah. And no, there's no relationship kind of thing between us. Like that was kind of me being drunk pretty much the entire time that I was writing those things. And you know how the brain works sometimes.
I did also spend a lot of time with her, you know, before then, having a lot of conversations with her. And look, I know you said you were just trying to distract her or keep her occupied to some degree, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe you've got a lot more curiosity about her than, you know, you want to admit.
Well, I mean, the thing with her is I've never met a serial killer before. And so there's definitely that bit of curiosity of like, what, because how often are you ever going to be able to meet a serial killer? Was it a smart idea? Definitely not. But it was definitely something that at the time that I was like, you know what? When am I ever going to meet someone like this again? Let's see what I can kind of gain from her. And yet that will definitely never be happening again.
I mean, I
That is
can
definitely a lesson
understand.
learned.
I can understand why it was interesting talking to her, but I don't know. Maybe it just makes me question sometimes if it makes sense to trust you. I mean, is this going to be like an ongoing thing, or is this just like a once-off, like weird like, incident?
No, that something like that is never going to happen again. I'm not someone who makes the same mistake twice, and yeah, I definitely learned from that mistake.
I mean, to be honest, I feel like I've had my own issues with trying to, have, sensible interactions with the inmates. I mean, Sunflower, like, she's given me so much grief, and I still find myself trying to be
Yeah, I
super
don't
friendly
even
to
want-
her,
yeah.
and it's like I'm constantly bending over backwards to make sure that she's happy and she gets the help that she wants. But then, like, a day, like, I spent like a couple hours talking to her one day, and then 2 days later, she's just causing more chaos. And I was like, why am I even trying to do this? I mean, she's probably just manipulating me to be a friend, so I'll just go easy on her when she inevitably screws up.
No, that's exactly what she's doing. If you look at the report that I put up yesterday with regards to our sunflower interaction as well from the night before, that is exactly what she's trying to manipulate the situation. She's trying to get it so that the attention is on her all the time, and so that someone will always be there. Weirdly enough, though, she actually said that I was one of the only people that gives a shit about her, which is weird because I don't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that confused me because usually she always complains about you. I'll be like, oh, Tim's coming on duty, and she'll be like, oh, Tim's not gonna help me. He doesn't like me.
yeah.
This confusing person.
Yeah, no, I think she's just lying through her teeth, manipulating the whole thing. But hey, she also said she doesn't remember what parole is, so I don't think we're going to be getting rid of her anytime soon.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it seemed like she was almost pretty certain about getting parole, but, I'm not sure what I think about it now.
Well, especially after incidents like the one that I wrote up, especially what she was saying about what she calls the witches. Yeah, that's not going to be happening.
Okay, it's probably for the best.
Yeah. Even though I know it'll probably give most of us gray hairs. If redheads can even get gray hairs, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But no, thank you for definitely, asking to talk in that. Yeah, if there's ever any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. But yeah, no, that is something that's far in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, look, I mean, maybe, we just both need to look out for each other and be like, make sure we're not going, like, crossing the line or getting too engrossed in inmates when, they're just sucking us in or something.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like talk to all inmates. Like it's not just a fear thing. Like even when Benji was up here, I was talking with him for hours at a time as well. It's like if there's people up here by themselves, it's like I'm not just going to ignore them. As long as they are decent enough to talk with, I'll still talk with them. Doesn't mean I'm going to be their friends, because again, you can be friendly with people and not be their friends.
True.
I mean, that's how you get a good rapport. That's how I have a good rapport with a lot of the gangs and stuff, because they come up here, they know I'm going to get them community service if that's something that they want to work on. And it also leads to, better relations in here where people just don't get attacked.
With the whole medical evaluations thing and the therapy stuff, I know I was telling you I thought you needed help with stuff, but to be honest, I feel like I was a bit hypocritical trying to say that because, when I got my medical evaluation done, it just felt like a box ticking exercise and just a waste of time to some degree. I feel like they're just trying to say like, oh yeah, we checked that they're okay, everything's fine, but they don't really dig too deep about anything.
Oh, well, I had mine with Mercy and she dug real deep.
Okay. It depends who you get then.
Yeah. No, that's definitely true. Who did you have, if you don't mind me asking?
It was Mendoza or something. Like Tia Marie. I forget what her last name was.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen a name like that in a long time. If you're ever looking for someone to do it, I would say, well, I mean, depending on your availability too, Mercy or Anna. ananas.
Okay, yeah, it's Mendoza Watson actually.
Okay. Yeah. Right. No. Yeah. Sven has some things he wants to run over with you, and yeah. How are you feeling with everything?
You know, it's going okay, but I think like, with the training, yeah, because we were doing a lot of, specific stuff and going through a lot of the different procedures. But like when I'm on duty by myself, I don't really go through a lot of those things. So I think maybe I get a bit rusty on some of those things, like transports and processing people and all that. I mean, Sven was
you
quizzing
can
me on
also
stuff the other day, so I guess that helps remind me about things.
yeah, and he'll be going over some stuff with you again today. It's just to kind of see where you're at, and because like eventually we definitely do want to get you on your final eval at some point and see how it goes.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm just going to have to try and be around more times when, more things are happening or, more stuff is on.
But at least with you, it's like Sven is here now, and he will definitely be a shift 3 kind of person.
All right.
So yeah, so that'd be good. But yeah, let's go outside so he can muckle onto you and get some good time with you for the next hour and a bit. And also remember, if you ever have any questions with regards to anything, or you want to try something, reach out to myself or Sven or something. Just be like, hey, I would like to try.
Yeah.
I'd like to do some specific training kind of thing. All right, she's all yours.
Alrighty, let's go up on the roof. Matter of fact, we go get food because I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah, I'm hungry too, actually.
Tim, you hungry?
Negative, I'm good.
How do you feel like you're doing?
In terms of my training or just in general?
Just here in general. And
I know, doing okay.
doing okay?
Yeah, I was mentioning to Tim that I feel like maybe I'm getting a bit rusty on some of the things I initially learned with the training.
A bit rusty. Well, I can understand that because there's not much happening here, so not at these hours anyway. Which is a problem in itself. I don't know if there's any food places open.
Checked.
Oh, you're driving.
Right. Need to get a remote. Not used to this yet.
Nothing is open. I guess in Burger Shot.
Key not working.
Oh, you have to take it out from the valet first.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Hi. Well, when we get out there, you can call us 76 Burger Shot, I guess. Guess there's nothing else open.
When you, I can't remember if you're like driving just a burger shot. Do you just say your own call sign, or do you say like your call sign +1 going, or does it not really matter so much?
Well, you want to tell all the information you have. So if we're both going, then what would you say then?
Charlie 33 +1. I'll just do it. Okay. Charlie 33 +1 76 burger shot.
Perfect. See? Alright, what's 1032?
Person with a gun.
Oh my. A lot of people don't know that.
You asked me last time, so I remember.
I know I did. That's why I want to check it. I got it.
I'm trying to remember how to do that whole quick go through the gate thing and lock it, but
Just try to look at the center of the gate,
yeah.
Point your fob there to the center of the gate. You open it, you drive, and then you close it before you pass the gate. So you drive, close now.
I don't think I got it.
Hi, what's a 34 that no one uses because everyone says the word anyway?
It's a riot.
Yeah, because it's just much easier to say riot instead of 34.
Right.
Oh my god, you got indicators on.
Do?
Yeah, I got
See
the
that?
right indicator on.
No.
There we go. Oh, Yellow Yak is open. I just opened. Cheaper food.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
Yeah, we can go there.
Yeah. So what would you say then over radio?
Charlie 33 +1, now 76 to Yellow Jack.
Could also, since you were the last one to transmit anything, you could have said 22 last, 76 Yellow Yak. Oh my
Not the right way
god.
to go.
It's not a road.
I was just looking at the shop there.
Hi, what's the force matrix?
Charlie 33 +1 23 Yellow Jack.
If someone is in there.
Force matrix. That's different levels of force.
Aye. Let's see.
So...
Did they really get open up and dipped?
Right.
Yellow. You having Yellow Yak open? Hello? Yeah, I hear you. Do you hear me? All right, let's see you there soon. Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, so force matrix.
Yeah.
Level 1. I think that was. Hi.
Hello, hello. Oops,
Yeah.
sorry.
You continue afterwards. Okay. See what I'm seeing though?
Alright, yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like all the TVs in the state have decided
Yep.
that they want to show
Yep.
that.
Yeah, pretty
so
much.
Let me list off everything we have.
I know what I want anyway. I want the brisket sandwich and tea, so.
2 of each or 1 of each?
Yeah, 2 of each. That's what I want.
Alright. And for yourself, ma'am?
What other stuff do you have?
Mains, I'm gonna have the tangy barbecue ribs and the smoked beef brisket sandwich. Sides, mac and cheese and the beignets. They're like beignets, but gay. And then for dessert, we have the peach cobbler with ice cream. And our drinks, we have the sweet tea, peach iced tea, pink lemonade, and frosted mug root beer.
Okay. Yeah, I think 2 of the ribs and the peach iced tea would be good.
Alright. And are you paying together or separate?
Separate, I
Okay.
guess. Okay, thanks. I'll pay you next. I'll
Alright.
get the next one.
And the state ID, please.
4155.
There you go. Thank you very much. All right. For the first one here,
All
the briskets and the sweet tea. No, just need just under a minute for the other combo. All right. And your other one.
Great, thanks for that.
No problem.
Okay.
You
All
two
right.
have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Right, thanks. See ya. Charlie 33 plus 1, 76 Bolingbrook.
All right. The force matrix.
A level 1's officer presence.
All right.
Because just the presence of having officers around might make people think twice about doing something. Level 2's verbal commands. Like telling people to stop or down a weapon, that kind of thing.
All right.
Plus
It's level 3.
3 open hand closed fist or something. That's maybe what it was called, but I don't know, it's kind of like tackling and punching and that kind of stuff.
Alright. What's level 4?
Charlie 33 plus 1, 23 Bolingbrook. Oh, get it. Oops. Oh, hang on. Sorry, just got a bit stuck for a second.
Okay, I got it for you. I think you open it again. I think the back gate is open.
Huh? The back gate's open.
I think the back gate is still open.
Oh, I thought I heard it buzz.
Yeah, the first gate I think is still open.
Oh, I heard it buzz.
There it's closed. Now it's opening it.
Are you just closing it?
I can do it. There you go. Alright, let's switch places, seats for a bit. Still leave the key in the glove box.
Which seats, you said?
Switch seats, yeah, so leave the key, leave the fob in the glove box. Alright. Okay, when a train on is doing this. So how I did it. I open the gate, I drive, I close the gate before I drive through.
Okay. Let the gate smash into the car a bit.
Yeah. You can time to avoid it as well. But you wanna like open it, drive, and then close it when the space is like big enough to fit the car in. Because when the gate opens fully is when it's hard to close it. It's the air. Now it's easy because I'm on this side. But if I go on the other side, it's gonna be harder when it's fully open. Because then we have the fence in the way and it's interfering a bit. See, it doesn't close now. How much I ever try. That's why you wanna close it before you get through. To make sure that it's not doesn't stay unlocked for too long, because
I think I was trying to do that, but then it just wasn't registering. Like I was pointing in the wrong direction or something.
I usually pay. You see that green sign behind us?
Yeah.
Inmate receiving gate 1. Try to point your fob towards that in the middle. It usually helps.
Need to do that now, or
Let's make it. Try it. And then close it. So I want you to try that while driving through as well a few times.
right? All right.
Open, gas, closed, and that. You want to make sure that you are moving, because otherwise you're just
Okay.
gonna slam the door right in front of you. While we do that, explain the chain of command to me and what rank can do.
In a command.
Yep. Explain what it is and what each rank can do.
Honestly, I don't remember if I really looked up much about the rank structure or what they can do. I mean, I know there's different
oh my
like levels.
God.
I know there's different levels. Of
That's something you should know in and out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe I kind of know it, but have. Let me think. I mean, I guess the basic level goes up from you've got like non-solo cadets and then
Uh-huh.
solo
What can they do?
cadets.
What can a non-solo cadet do?
They can only go on duty when they've got an FTO with them.
Alright. And solo cadet?
They can go on duty without an FTO.
Okay. And what's after that?
The sergeant?
Sergeant?
No, not sergeant.
Straight
sorry,
after
like,
solo
no,
cadet?
sorry, corrections officer. Yeah, no, it's corrections officer, then senior corrections
Okay,
officer.
what can a corrections officer do?
I mean, I know there's some other things they can do, like they have more access to certain reports and things.
What's another thing that they are eligible to do after they get full CO? Yes, mind me. I'm just a correction officer. But what am I doing right now?
Training?
And what is that? What do you need to be able to train someone?
You need to be an FTO.
And what is that part of?
Do you just mean command, or is there some other group you're talking about?
No. What is usually training part of in a department like this?
I don't know what you mean.
It's part of personnel and training, which is
Is a what?
It's a division.
Okay.
Which you need a certification for.
Okay.
Same as BERT, our rapid response team, is a certification. You need the cert to be able to act as that unit. Same as BRO, Bolingbrook Rehabilitation Officers. You need to be certed to be able to do that.
Okay.
So when you become a corrections officer, you can go for certifications. You can branch out.
I don't know why I'm not getting these gates. It's just not making sense to me.
You open them, you drive, and just when you get through, you close them again. This one is the most difficult gate.
Right.
So it's
I should try a
easier to
different
do
gate.
one of the airlock. Yeah. Just close this one and then try the airlock. Just the inner gate of the airlock, not the outer gate.
Okay. Oh, the inner one. Okay.
Yeah, this one. Open it, drive, and close it before it opens fully.
You guys okay? All I hear is the doors opening and closing.
10, 4. Well, I just trying to get her to familiar herself with the fob and open and closing gates fast.
10-4. I usually just go in the middle of like the airlock and just do it from there.
That's what we're doing. She's just struggling a little bit to get it to function properly.
Yeah, the gates and the doors are all fucking cursed anyways. They can all burn in hell.
Yeah. It's always good practice for this though, because when you need to get in and out fast, if you're like followed or something. Because if you struggle closing it, you're gonna have to get people in here, and you can't close the get in through the airlock. Stay on this side a bit and just open, close it, open, close it. Open it so the green sign is halfway, so it's wide enough for you to get the car through. And then you close it. And do that a few times, and when you feel like you have got a hang of it, try to drive through at the same time. Let's be on the other side for this one, because it's easier to close when it's full open on the other side. So go through.
What?
Go through. Then you open and close it and try to get the timing when it's wide enough for you to go through with the car, but don't go through, just open, close it, open, close it. Try to time it so it's wide enough for the car to get through. And when it's fully open, just try to look at the sign. Sign in the middle of the gate.
I can't look at it properly. I think I might just be trying to do it when it's getting interfered with something. Something's in the way, like the post. No, I can do this when you're not around if this is too boring for you, by the way.
No. When you get a feel for it, open and closing it, and you feel like you're ready, just try and drive through at the same time. While we're doing it, let's continue with the chain of command as well.
Okay, so we're talking about FTOs. You got FTIs as well. They field training it inspectors, or I forget what the I stands for.
field training instructors.
Instructors, right?
Yeah, but that's part of the FTO personal training programs. That's not really what a like locked to corrections officer. What a corrections officer can and do is, you know, they can get the certifications.
Okay.
Yeah. So what does a senior corrections officer do?
They help manage the other COs, like supervise them or evaluate them or something.
Not really supervising, no. That's another rank's job. Seniors are more, they are tenured, they know their shit, they can answer questions that either cadets or corrections officers don't know. They trusted because they've been around. What's after a senior correction officer?
The sergeant?
Nope.
Corporal?
Yeah. What does a corporal do?
Don't know.
You don't
I
know?
just know that there's a hierarchy, and I just assume at different levels you can tell, you know, give guidance or, you know, instructions to people at a lower level.
Well, it's important for you to know it because you gotta know who to talk to for certain things.
Yeah. I don't remember those specific details, like where they were included.
Alright.
I mean,
A
I guess they
corporal
must be
is
in the...
yeah, that is in the SOPs. A corporal
Okay.
is a shift lead.
Right.
They are a shift supervisor. They make sure that everything runs smoothly from day-to-day operations with corrections officers, not division, just the officers.
Okay.
So they can also recommend strike points.
Right.
They can send you off duty, and they can basically tell you what to do at any time. Alright, what's the rank after that?
That sergeant then?
Correct. What can a sergeant do?
I think we've established I haven't really read this part of the the SOPs that well, so I have no idea.
A sergeant are part of command. They can issue out strike points, and they're often a lead of a division. Right now we only have Shad, and he is the lead of Bert.
Okay.
Sergeant is also a highly administrative position, so he will also handle a lot of paperwork. And if you have an issue with a corporal, you go to a sergeant first before you go higher up the chain of command.
Okay.
What's after a sergeant at this moment?
The captain?
Is it a captain like a PD captain, or is there something else with our captain?
Captain of the guard.
Alright. Why is that important?
That to differentiate it from the PD captain.
Yeah, because our captain is high command, PD captain is not.
Okay.
And our captain of the guard oversees the entire prison, make sure that everything runs. He is also currently the lead of the PNT program. And he is high command with the wardens, and the wardens handle the politics outside of prison.
Right.
So basically, they have split up the responsibility of the warden. So you give autonomy of the prison to the captain, and the warden handles everything else that has with politics to do with different departments and stuff like that.
Okay. What about like deputy warden? We
Deputy
don't.
warden
guess
is
we
not
don't have one now.
occupied right now because we have 2
Yeah.
wardens. So the deputy warden is not active. That rank. Oh, so you're getting hang of it. Slowly but surely. Hi. What is level 4 on the force matrix?
That's less than lethal.
What did you say?
Less than lethal.
What,
Oh, no, less lethal. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. No. I know what
Yeah,
I mean.
well,
I was thinking
why-
less lethal. I think because so many
why
times
is it
people
not
ask
less
like,
than lethal?
I think I got tripped up because people keep asking like, oh, are you sure it's not less than lethal? And that just gets stuck in my head now when I know it's like less lethal.
Do you know why it isn't
Yes,
less than
because
lethal?
it can still be lethal, but it's just less likely to be.
So what is it that can still be lethal?
Because you can, things like tasers and batons, flashlights, because you can still kill someone with those things.
Yeah, it sure can. I lost to level 5.
It's lethal.
Alright, are we
Is-
carrying guns in here in prison?
And not usually. I mean, it's only for certain situations.
Alright, and those situations are...
If you're doing a high level or high risk transport, you might need weapons for that. And if there's like a riot situation in the prison or some other like hostage type situation.
What kind of riot
I think.
situation would you use lethals on?
Guess if there's weapons involved.
Or...
Prison break or something.
Yeah, and if there anything else that can be used when a lethal can be used in a riot.
Not sure actually.
Can be used when the corrections officer lost control of the yard and it's extremely dangerous to enter. Which, for it to get to that point, they need to have some kind of weapon, or they have taken the equipment of all CEOs that they have knocked down, so they are equipped with stuff that could potentially kill you. Like flashlights, batons, tasers. Alright, let's do this. You're out in the yard. An inmate comes up to you, talks to you. Everything seems normal. Then all of a sudden they attack you, jump you, and they take your stuff. Well, when you are knocked down. What do you do?
They've taken your equipment, then you do a 13 alpha call.
Would you try to manage to call for backup from PD or something before they knock you down?
It's yeah, so you're saying they're just acting normally and then all of a sudden they knock you down and take your equipment?
Yeah, but between they knock you down and take your stuff, you should be able to at least get something out there, either to other CEOs or PD. Because if you're alone, you should be on channel 1 as well.
I just thought, yeah, if you're knocked out straight away, then you can't.
And it's very rarely you get knocked down with one punch. So yeah, you want to get out information to someone as fast as possible. Aye, getting better.
Enough of that, or should I keep going?
You can do it all if you wanna be more sure that you know what you're doing.
I don't know. I could just practice it again another time. I think I've got
Yeah.
the gist of it.
Alright. What button would you press if you fall out of the tower and you hurt yourself?
Fuck. Yeah.
Citizens report 505 south of
Depends. Like if you're holding a sniper
You,
rifle,
you're only hurting yourself. If you're falling out, you're hurting yourself only.
if it's just you and you don't have the rifle on you, then that's like a 13 Bravo.
Is it?
But if you got the sniper rifle, then that's a 13 Alpha.
Formerly, I would say so, but now we also have Charlies.
We have what?
13 Charlies.
Oh yeah, I haven't been told about those actually. Yeah, I
13
don't-
Charlies
yeah,
is
not sure
basically
what that is.
the new 13 Bravo. So if you
Okay.
fall off a roof or a tower and you don't have a rifle on you, you're Charlie if you can't get up on your own power, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you are somewhere where EMS can't get you, then I would also Bravo. Because then when you would need PD assistance, if no other CEOs on duty. If CEOs on duty, then just Charlie. Because EMS can't get to you if there's locked doors. Don't park the car. I'm gonna go get the buff pad so we can straighten some of these.
Oh,
bumps.
you're going to what?
I'm gonna get a buff pad from the locker.
Okay.
See if I can straighten some of these minor damages out. Yes, alright. Hold on, wait here. I'll be back. Ah, look at that. Now we can park it up.
Okay. Where do you get those pads from?
Hardware stores.
Okay.
But you can only buff out minor damage. If you're missing a hood or a door or a taillight head, then you need to go get it repaired by a mechanic shop. If you only have like scratches and stuff like that, then you can just buff it out with that pad. Alright. How does reducing time work?
Well, if you get inmates to do community service, then you can cut some of their time off.
Aye.
They-
Would we call it community service if they just are here for a short term?
We called it that, but maybe not.
Well, it's not really community service if they are in here
Oh,
and just
yeah, I guess.
working, cleaning the cafeteria, working the workshop for a little bit, to get their time off a bit faster. Community service is more when we do something that benefits the community. Like community service, a general term, yeah, you could use it, but in here they don't really do anything that benefits the community. Just work the
guess
time
that
off.
makes sense.
When someone calls you and asks if they can work off a fine or parole, then you can go out there and do community service with someone.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was probably just mixing the things up. Yeah, I guess they call it prison chores
community
or
service is
work
the general
release.
term for working time off, but in here it is not really community service because they don't do anything for community.
Yeah, okay.
How much time do they need to have to be able to work time off?
Yeah. Well, I think they need to do a minimum 15 months to
Uh,
be eligible.
yeah, so can they
it's
work
not
the
really-
time off if they only have 15 months to serve?
No, I actually had someone come in the other day who wanted to work their time off and they only had 15 months. So I was like, yeah, that's not really going to help much.
How much is the minimum they need to have to be able to work time off?
Guess it's only really worth it if you've got 30 months, right?
Yep, that's the minimum. If you have less than 30 months, then it's not worth it for them and not eligible for working time off either. They could get 5 months off if they are good behaving, at the end.
Yeah, okay.
But that's up to your discretion.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that actually.
And to not for you to not abuse at all either. So. If you go outside and actually do community service with someone, what is some things you can do?
Anything that benefits the community. Like, can't really be like a private business doing something for them.
All right. What else?
Do things like cleaning, I don't know, cleaning public spaces, picking up trash,
Alright.
mowing. I think you said you like to get people to mow the lawns at City Hall, right?
Yeah, that's one thing I like them to do. Would you take someone to the beach?
They could probably do something there, like pick up rubbish or I don't know.
Would
something.
you take someone fishing or hunting?
Doesn't really sound like a community service thing. Unless, I don't know, they're giving the food away to the community or something.
Oh, and how would someone give away food to the community the easiest when you think about in here? What do we have that we can utilize food
Well,
and
we got the
fish in?
food truck, so yeah, you could take the
Yeah.
food truck out to, those sort of locations.
So if you let's say you have someone that want to do community service, we need meat for the food truck. What would you check for if they can help out with that?
That they have a weapons license and a hunting license.
Yeah. And also would help if you have a hunting license as well, because you're overseeing them.
I don't have a hunting license.
Yeah. So that's one thing you can't do at the moment, but that is also something that can be done as community service, because then we're getting produce for our food truck. We'll use to have for our inmates when it's up and running again, and that benefits the community because we get food
Right.
out for people.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, so there is a lot of things you actually can do.
Yeah, I think there was stuff about farming as well. I mean, do
Yeah.
people tend to go like out to that farm area, or do we just normally do the growing stuff in the prison now?
We usually did when the food truck was active. We had I know that Jay took out some farmers, some inmates sometimes out there to fill a farm when they needed a large quantity of produce and the garden was just not big enough. So that has happened. All right. Can you explain how a transport is being done from start to finish, from here to, let's say, City Hall?
Stuff you
Charlie 99 is going to go 10-7 for about 10 mics.
And for
I think one of the first steps is to check if the prisoner's awake and see if they're ready to go. Yeah, let them know to get changed if they need to get changed for like a court
Alright.
appearance or something. And yeah, check with, PD what's happening with them, if they're ready, if they're going to be involved in the transport, or if they need to prepare things on their end. Yeah, then you get one of the vehicles ready, park it outside that, cafeteria entrance area, or in the breezeway, I guess, with like, close to that. I guess depending on if it's a high security or like a high risk transport, then if it's one of those, you need to, someone needs to organize getting weapons for people. Oh no, firearms, and making sure the registers of the armory list for that is filled out. Yeah, and you don't take the firearms into the general population. You, like, lock them in the vehicle if you need to go in there, which I guess you would need to for the, getting the prisoner out.
Where would you take the prisoner to get him out of the vehicle?
Yeah, you take them to the cafeteria, like back of that first, then do a search on them. Usually put them in soft cuffs and walk them out to that exit, and then you do the I think I mean I haven't done a lot of the stuff with interacting with PD. I've normally just like talked through it, or other people have been running it. But I guess you check with them before going ahead and grabbing the prisoner and all that. Yeah, then once you've got, searched them, brought them out, then you do the transport paperwork. I think that's like the transport and state ID.
Alright, we've done all that. You're setting up for the actual transports. What's next?
The setup on the dispatch, it's like you got to do a card thing, or if you just put everyone under a unit and say it's like 1091, taking this prisoner or this inmate to location, like inmate name, transport, well, 1091 inmate to City Hall or wherever you're going.
What
You got to make sure
entails
someone.
transport?
Actually, I'm not sure how it works with the new vehicles for transporting. Because before we'd like transport it with a van, and you'd have to have someone in the back. But I don't know if
Yeah.
it's a different setup with these ones.
Oh, now we have this big vans, the SUVs. One is a 5-seater, one is a 7-seater. So for this one, we do for just the transport, and this is for large transports. If we have like a lifer transport that we go to LSI for them, we're probably gonna take both of them. So we're gonna have our inmates in the SUVs, and we're gonna have our monarchs with the transport as well as lead vehicles. And then if a command is around, probably the buffalo. If the warden is around, they're probably gonna take the scout. It's basically just the same. Instead of the wagons, we transport them in these. So depending on what kind of transport it is, if it's a lot of people or just one, depending on which one we take
Yeah, right.
and how many. So if it's just one inmate that goes down to court, it probably both the monarchs and the 5-seater, or one of the monarch and the buffalo if it has command, you know. Depending on how many of us are on duty and what kind of high priority the transport has.
Next steps with the transport, make sure you're communicating on radio. Be like, 10. I think you say the 1091 is, 76 to City Hall or something like that. I can't remember
Okay.
exactly what you would say.
And
before.
what would the roles be? Would there be someone that handles the transport and someone handle prisoners, or what would it be?
Should be a lead for the transport.
All right. And what would the lead's jobs be for the transport?
Main thing would be to oversee everything and be in communication with ED and one in the group. Guessing you'd also have someone who'd say, you'd handle moving the prisoner around. I don't know if that would sometimes just be the same person if it's like a low level transport. Something in the procedures about doing a single person like transport with one officer, but that's probably not a common occurrence.
Well, what's not a common occurrence?
Just like one CO doing transport or something.
It has happened. It's not common, no. Usually when you are alone and a transport needs to be done, we get PD support. Do you want me to walk through how I do transports?
Yeah, sure.
Well, at first I do, as you said in the beginning, I make sure that the inmate is awake. I see what units we have on duty, where we're going, reaching out to PD if needed. I'll make sure to see who the inmate is, what the threat level is, if we need firearms or not. Then when I have all that checked out, I'll make sure to get the prisoner ready. We'll take them to cafeteria, search them, everything, get them soft cuffs, yada, yada, yada. Get them ready to leave into the vehicles, but doing the transport form and yada, yada, yada. Very basic how I do it right now. Because you have already explained pretty much everything up the steps. And then when they are in the vehicle, we're setting up in the motor pool. I would have someone create the card, either me or someone else. Just that 91 card, that inmate transport to City Hall, their name, and that we are heading over there. And then when we are moving out, I would say over radio, Charlie 91 plus DOC if we are multiple COs. 76 City Hall 91.
Okay.
If we're going to City Hall, of course.
Yeah.
And then before that, of course, someone would have been assigned a transport lead. They will decide what route we take, what speeds we take, and direct the transport if something happens, like we're getting attacked. I want to get another route. Often when we have a court case, there is often PD at City Hall if the case is there. And then we often have officers there already when we get there. So
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah, I actually
already
did it.
blocked off.
I actually helped
Yeah.
with the transport for a court case. For Fierce one.
And then when everything is done, either we go back to Bolingbrook without an inmate if they've been released, or if they have been found guilty, we do a transport back here. So we do basically the same. Someone handles the prisoner, someone handles the whole transport, telling us where to go and stuff like that. And then if something happens, you response to it, and then you come here, and then you do the procedures to get inside. You do a security sweep, and the transport is holding outside. When the security sweep is done, you drive inside. If you have an inmate with you, you drive into intake, and then you get them processed.
Hey, what's a security suite?
A security sweep is often the lead car that pulls off from the convoy, usually on the highway already. And they do a sweep, a perimeter check around Bolingbrook to make sure there's no vehicles, anyone waiting for us.
Oh, okay.
Make sure that no one has jumped inside from the hills over there or something, so they can be someone is inside waiting for us.
I don't remember that getting mentioned before. I mean, it probably happened, I just wasn't aware of it.
It could have been missed as well, because there's a lot of minor things that you don't think about often because you don't do it often enough. Like even I forget stuff, and I was a CEO for a year before I resigned, and now I've been a CEO again for a month. So things come and go. And it's I know it's gonna be extra frustrating for you because there's not a lot happening. So when things aren't happening and you don't do stuff, you are easy to forget things, and it's noticeable.
Yeah. I do want to make an effort to be around at like different times, not just shift 3. So, I mean, if there's something on like a court case or a parole hearing, I usually make the effort to come around, even if it's not my usual time.
Yeah. Like I know you have tank codes under check. I know you have the force matrix and stuff like that and under control. The chain of command, I want you to read up on again.
I need to do that.
And transports and other stuff. Just to remind yourself. Other than that, yeah.
Yeah, I do need to keep rereading this stuff because I'll forget it if I've just done it, looked at it weeks ago or something.
Because chain of command, I'm just gonna be honest. You were horrendous. Remembering that.
Yeah, I don't think I got quizzed on that much when I first started, so it just kind of
Yeah.
slipped my mind to remember that.
Yeah,
I think
but
I was
it's
so focused
important
on
for you to
trying to
know, so you
remember all the
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just so focused on trying to memorize all those 10 codes, I think I forgot about those other
Well,
details.
those comes naturally the more you do stuff, and being in these shifts, yeah, I understand. You're not gonna use every code that often. But the chain of command is important for you because it explains what you can do and who to reach out to if you have an issue.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Like, if, for example, if you had issues with Tim, you would not come to me with it because I can't do shit about it.
Right.
So then you need to know that you go to a sergeant or someone above sergeant.
Thanks for going through this stuff with me. I do appreciate it. It's good that
No worries.
got someone to, keep me on my toes, I guess. Get me up to speed better.
Oh, that's what we're here for as FTOs, Even though you are a solo cadet, you're still a cadet.
Still definitely a lot to learn, or to remind myself of.
Yeah. It's if the prison was more active at these hours with more inmates, it would have been a lot easier to teach everything, because then you would do things. Now everything has just been theoretical.
Yeah, I feel like I
Very
was
much.
doing a lot during the FTO sessions. It was
Yeah.
a lot to take in, but now it's just kind of really slowed down.
Yeah, well, it comes and goes, up and downs. But shift 3 is, oh god, we are the government right now. Even PD, they have. And for also, we are the government right now.
Damn.
All right, let's go back to Tim.
Sure.
I don't think anything is gonna happen because, yeah, as I said, we are the government. There is 4 cops on duty, 2 of them are active. No EMS, no doctors. So yeah, don't be too hard on yourself. It's difficult this time, so we are highly aware of it. But do try to read up a lot more and try to remember. Because I'm just gonna be honest with you. We are trying to make you become a full CO, but we need to make sure that you know what you're doing as well.
That's fair enough. I think I do still need a bit more practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, know a bit more.
Yeah, if you have any questions about anything, you could reach out to me or Tim, Don't have to hesitate. And if you feel like you want to do a training session or anything, just reach out.
Yeah, probably should consider that. I think. I suppose maybe it didn't occur to me to ask for a training session because I thought, okay, well, they said I don't, the FTO sessions, I assume they're, just part of becoming solid cadet.
Even us that are full CEOs, corporals, captain of the guard, anything, we still need to be reminded of stuff as well. The training is always good, no matter what your rank are.
That's true.
I noticed there was a bench trial earlier, but I don't think they ever sent them up. I think they got time served. Because I never saw them here. Do you know the difference between a Huss and a Hut?
That held until trial or held until sentencing?
Aye. Do you know how to get information about someone else here in a hut?
Look up their profile or there's something in
No, you won't really find
notices?
anything on their profile. Yeah, you'll check. We have our notices. When they're up to date, they will have information that have the inmate's name, their ID, the report number that got their sent up here, and the court case, if they have one on the docket. Do you know how you see those notices?
Uh, there's a DOC notices tab in
Yeah.
the search area.
Oh, yeah. And where do you find the information you need on a hold?
I'm not 100% sure which spot it's in actually.
If you go to notices and scroll down to the bottom, you have a report notice that's called current holds. Do you see it?
Under DOC notices? I couldn't see it in there.
Yeah. Should be at the very bottom. Do you see notices in the search bar? If you're not able to see it, then it
I
could
see
be
parolee
because you're
information.
Alright, then it's because you're still a cadet, so you wouldn't be necessary to know that. But it's also good to know that before you become a full CO. That's where we would have information about everyone here that's on a hold. And extended sentences would be down there as well. That would show everyone that's here serving a lifetime or an extended period of time. But on the docket, you'll find out the information. Like if you check the docket and you see the latest one, State versus Mary Walton and Ada Walton. Criminal docket.
Yeah.
That's our feral sisters that got sent up here.
Yeah, they sound pretty full on. How's the recruiting going with DOC? Seems like there's a few more people
It's
coming in.
Yeah, we have, I think it was like 20 cadets or something. Yes, people just need to come under it.
Cool.
Not many for shift 3 though. I think you're still the only one.
Alright.
Yellow.
Yellow.
The docket case for the Walton sisters is up.
Oh yeah, those two. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Did you meet those Walton sisters, Tim, or was that like
No, I
some
have
other
not.
people? Okay.
No, no, they were in the ICU before I came on duty the next time.
They still in the ICU, or are they in cell block 5 now?
I think they're still in ICU.
Right.
Yeah, I have no idea. You guys have any plans for the rest of the day, or?
Nope.
I mean, you're probably going to be going to sleep here shortly too, aren't you, Anna?
Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll stick around for.
Rest is important.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
I think that a word is not usually used in our vocabulary.
What?
What?
What did you say about the warden?
Rest are not a word that's usually used in our
The
vocabulary.
word, not
right.
warden.
I heard warden.
It's okay. That's why I thought it was too until I looked at the context. I think probably not this weekend, maybe next weekend, depending. Might set up a training thing for some of the shift 1 people.
Who will set it up?
We'll go through some like scenarios and stuff like that. And
Who did you say would set it up?
oh, I'll probably set it up
Okay.
since I'm the shift 1 lead now.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I wouldn't mind joining in on some more training sessions, by the way, if that's an option.
Yeah, that's why I want to do it on the weekend when you're pretty much more available.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
No, because I mean, I haven't even really done a training session since I've been a cadet, so it's something that's definitely needed all around.
Ben was teaching me how to use the gates. It only took like 50 tries, and I think I've almost got it now.
Yeah, for the gates, I just literally just park right in the middle of the fucking airlock, and then just unlock one, Or sorry, lock one, unlock the other, and then drive through.
Sven was just trying to show me the quicker way where you can kind of lock it as you're driving through it. Just a bit trickier, but
it's one of those
faster
things.
in theory.
I'm never going to go down. I'm never going to go down. Attempt that because it'll just frustrate the hell out of me, and I'll end up just breaking a vehicle.
The vehicle wasn't really looking too great after I tried that a lot of time.
Well, we got it straightened out anyway. Yeah, well, the key point of that is that you never want to leave the gates open for too long. Well, we do have a lot of ingredients in Alice if you want to go do that sometime.
Oh yeah, at least right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying mixing it up between doing the shifts here and doing the the
Yeah.
food truck stuff.
Well,
Kinda nice to have a
did
different
farming.
thing to
Yeah.
do.
We did farming and hunting yesterday, so we do have a lot of ingredients if you just want to go to Legion and sell some food.
Yeah, I saw that in the messages. Not sure if I'll
Yeah.
do that today, but yeah, maybe another day.
Yeah.
Probably going to be around like late Thursday, early Friday. So maybe I'll take the food truck out sometime then.
Yeah. That's all good. I'm probably not going to stay on duty for long and take the food truck out soon anyway.
I might just stick around here a little bit after storm and head off.
Yeah.
Castle keep posting ass on Twinster.
Yep. I guess he just likes asses. Or he is an ass, I mean.
So one of my friends got kidnapped by by the Littlemans yesterday.
Oh.
Brought to the golf course, put through a trivia type thing, got a bunch of questions wrong, got injected with a bunch of adrenaline, tossed into the water, shot.
Are they okay now, or are they in hospital?
Well, she's being an idiot and she's trying to walk up the freeway. I'm gonna go pick her up after the storm and drive her to where she needs to go. swear to God, some people are just overly stubborn. I swear to God, if someone says pot calling kettle,
Didn't say anything.
I could hear it. I could hear it in your eyes.
Huh? You heard it in her eyes.
Yeah. The sideways glance she
Oh.
was giving me.
Okay.
I'm not that stubborn. Ish.
Ish. I think I'm gonna go off duty after the storm and open up the food truck.
Sounds good. Which food truck are you opening up?
Ali's barbecue.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I think I'll hang around here another half hour or so after storm, maybe.
And then go get some sleep, actual sleep.
Yeah.
All right, well, Sven, if I don't see you, have fun, and yeah, I'll see you after storm.
All right, see ya.
Yeah, well, all of this was more of a general checkup to see how you were doing, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And if you ever feel like you need another one or anything really, just reach out to us.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Maybe if you want company as well when you're on duty, you can let me know when
Well,
you're going to be around.
Yeah, for the next 2.5 weeks, I will be around at these times. After that, it will only be on weekends. So I'm free, completely free from now and 2.5 weeks. So just reach out and I'll be here.
Okay, cool. Are you getting used to having the food truck at Legion Square now, or have you not used it much there yet?
The food trucks? No. There's not been much activity with food trucks all over. Like, it's so annoying that you have to go to Legion. So season stuff we're just gonna put in the trunk. We're gonna try to remember to put ingredients and such in the trunk as well, so you can check how much you have before you take it out, so you don't have to go to Legion and go back and yada
Yeah,
yada
that's
yada.
a good point.
Yeah, because you can't access the cooking station if you're not a Legion. So well, or the computer, I mean.
Yeah, I realized that. It was
Yeah.
frustrating the
So
other day. I had to check
we're
it.
gonna yeah, so we're gonna figure something out. Either we have a note in the trunk or we have ingredients there or something, some sort of system, so we don't have to go to Legion just to check out if we have stock or not. Just moving everything from the cooking station to the trunk just to make sure that we have ingredients is gonna be annoying as well.
Green.
So it's probably gonna be like a notebook in a trunk that you write up and leave a note, so the next person knows how much there is. I think.
Well, I guess that way you
Or
don't
we
know
just
what
have to
state
write,
it's in
or we
either.
just have to write up in the group chat, you know.
Because the produce normally lasts for anyway.
Produce last for I think produce is good for about a week.
Okay, That's not too bad.
I think so. I'm not sure though. I haven't really checked, but we harvested a lot yesterday, so I guess we can check from that when they go bad. If we don't run out before that. I'm gonna go in security office.
Yeah, alright, I'll see you around.
Charlie 91, 1042.
Thank you for your service.
Right, Sven.
Charlie 99 is 7-6ing up to Grapeseed.
10-4.
Anything crazy happened while I was gone?
You wouldn't believe it, but nothing happened as usual.
Are you in the market for a car at all?
I'm in the market for a cheap car, I guess.
So I just got a call. Actually, let's see if he's in the directory. Because there's someone that was in here one day. He called me up. He's selling cars and selling other people's cars as well. And he's selling them for cheaper than what you would end up getting from a dealership. And so if that's something that you're looking for, I can give you his number if you like. Doesn't mean you have to call him now, but something that you can have in case you're
Yeah.
looking for some cars, because he was
Yeah, sure.
definitely so his name is Benjamin Mike. He goes by like the pastor, whatever, on Twinsta and stuff like that all the time.
Right. These aren't cars that are like falling off the back of a truck or something, are they?
No. He's like actually selling friends' cars and stuff
Right.
like that. Not like stealing cars and selling them. But his number is 310 691 0212. That's 310 691 0212.
Right, got it. What was his name again? Benji someone?
Yeah, Benjamin Mike.
Yeah, it did end up. I was looking around to see if there were any good cars or cheap cars at the dealerships, but everything was like either too expensive or looked like it would fall apart in 5 seconds. So I just ended up getting a bicycle instead.
Oh, sorry, Mike Benjamin. So if you look up
right.
his state ID, it's 17591.
Okay. Oh, how's your friend, by the way?
She's doing okay. Yeah. Obviously, the things that happened was that actually definitely kind of sucked, but yeah, no, she's doing fine. She just needs to not be an idiot and actually like call people instead of just walking halfway across the fucking state. But you plan on going off duty shortly?
Probably should head off soon. Hang around or yeah, not sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick around for a couple more hours. But yes, because rest is important.
That you need to cut back on your hours a bit again? Doing long shifts again?
Well, the shifts I was doing, like, what was it, the other day? Because I went and did that onboarding for a guy. So that day was probably like a 13-hour day. But that was like, then yesterday I was like, yeah, that's not happening anymore. I'm going to be cutting it right back and just doing smaller shifts. Maybe like 5-6 hours ish, maybe.
I'm trying to break up stuff a bit more as well. Like rather than doing 7 hours straight, I'll be like, okay, I'll do a couple hours, take a break, then come back again.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Definitely solid plan. I'm gonna go make sure the garden's unlocked and lock up the.
Charlie 8041.
Yeah, I already
Welcome
did
aboard.
that.
I already did. Sweet, perfect. much happening on the PD side.
Didn't really hear much. Ben
Yeah, it
was-
looks like most of them are. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying Sven was grilling me about SOPs again. I've definitely gotten rusty on those. I had like studied really hard when I, first came on and was doing training, and I just haven't
Yeah, it's
revised
it's one
them,
of those
so
things
it's just slipped my mind.
especially with the hours that you're doing. It's definitely it's I mean, not the hours that you're doing, like the time that you're doing it, where there's not really anything happening. Things can definitely slip. So definitely like keep updating yourself on the SOP things. Have you been told with regards to the 13, the change to the 13 call signs, or not call signs, but alerts?
Yeah, not in detail. Sven mentioned it briefly about like 13 Charlie.
Yeah, so
The new
13
one.
alpha is still 13 alpha. 13 Bravo is pretty much when you get beat down and someone goes through your pockets. 13 Charlie is pretty much what 13 Bravo used to be. So it's when if you get knocked down and they just kind of go away, or if say, you fall out of a tower or a catwalk. And with regards to the tower, what's the only difference with the towers?
The 13 Alpha if you fall out with a rifle.
Perfect. All right, good.
Can you say again what the difference was between 13 Alpha and 13 Bravo? I don't know if that changed or not.
So 13 Alpha is still your life is threatened. So they beat you down, they keep on beating you down and all that kind of stuff. 13 Bravo is now, if they beat you down and take your equipment. So before that would constitute a 13 Alpha.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But now it's a 13 Bravo. So yeah, threat to life, 13 Alpha, your pockets getting equipment being taken off you, 13 Bravo. Everything else is pretty much 13 Charlie. And you know what, too? I think next time I see you on duty, run you through some transport stuff. Just to kind of refresh your mind, even if it's where we'll go right down to the courthouse and stuff, and maybe go to a PD station and just do the different kind of transport things to get those kind of jogged to your memory. Because I'm doing that with a lot of cadets on like their first few shifts and that too, really trying to get that ingrained in their head. And then pretty much just obviously just doing it over and over and over again, because that's the only way that you really kind of have things stick. But I know for you, because of your the time zones that you're in, it's definitely much harder for you. But hopefully, especially with Sven being back and him definitely going to be like a shift 3 kind of person, that should help out a little bit.
Probably go out of my way to try, organize training sessions or tag along to them as well. I think I've just been kind of cruising along and being like, okay, yeah, I'll just show up on duty, just hang around a bit, and I'm not really keeping up to date with things or, refreshing myself on things.
Yeah, definitely constantly be going through the SOPs. Like always just kind of like, even just kind of quiz yourself. Like if there's something you're like, even if you're just sitting here, just like, for this, what is this? And then you kind of go through it with in your head, and then you can kind of just check this piece, be like, okay, good, yeah, no, I'm right on it. Or it's like, oh shit, no, I need to look at that again.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. was thinking about what you were saying before when thinking about had a frog in my throat or something. Oh, crashed.